Welcome everyone to the Student and Alumni Awards celebration for the College of Education, Health and Human Services 2020 Virtual Edition. My name is Dr. Emiliano Ayala, and I have the honor of serving as Dean for this college. I'd first like to acknowledge that Cal State San Marcos is on the traditional territory and homelands of the Lisueño Bayam Cowicham people, and our campus is always grateful for our continued relationship with our tribal communities. For those who may know much about our college, we are one of 4 colleges at CSUSM and are comprised of outstanding programs in education, nursing, speech-language pathology, kinesiology, public health, social work, and human development. As you can see, we have programs that have a primary emphasis in the fields of health, human services, and education. I am honored to work along the faculty and staff who make our college the finest one on campus. Before I continue, I want to thank Marilyn Huerta, Shannon Cody, and each presenter for their behind-the-scenes work to make this event happen. Finally, my heartfelt thanks to the faculty, staff, and student service professionals who each had a hand in preparing the outstanding graduates and alumni we celebrate today. So what makes our students stand out? When our students graduate, they leave with much more than just a diploma in their hand. They are deeply knowledgeable in their fields of study and have practical experience in clinical and school settings that directly serve our community. Our graduates have been encouraged to ask questions and to challenge assumptions. They participated in progressive educational experiences and were taught in specialized learning environments that prepared them for today's workplace. Our faculty engage these students in creative and impactful ways, including their own research activities. Students were taught to be independent and creative thinkers, and in speaking with a few of them recently, are well prepared for their exciting careers that lie ahead. This afternoon marks a milestone for our college because today we celebrate the achievements of a remarkable group of graduates and one of our accomplished alumni. But as you can see, we are celebrating in a unique way, remotely. Our world continues to face an unprecedented crisis, and yet, among everything we do as we shelter in place every day, it becomes clear that it is our humanity and caring for people that propels us forward. This celebration is one such event. It's a celebration of people and for the accomplishments they have achieved. I could not be prouder of each person you will meet today. I'll begin by asking our first presenter, Dr. Lori Heisler, to introduce the outstanding student for the Speech Language Pathology Department.
Thank you, Dean Ayala. Hi, everyone. My name is Lori Heisler, and I'm the chair for the Speech Language Pathology Department. I have the honor today of presenting our CEHHS Outstanding Graduate Award for Speech Language Pathology to Eric Rubik. Eric is a Navy reservist and has been activated in response to COVID-19, so he is unavailable today for this presentation. However, his wife, Jessica Glorioso Rubik, will be joining us in a few moments to accept this award on his behalf. First, I'd like to share a few words about Eric. Eric is an outstanding student who exemplifies the values put forth in the College of Education, Health, and Human Services. He excelled in his bachelor's program in speech-language pathology, receiving a 3.7 GPA, and he achieved this success while serving as a Navy reservist and supporting his family during the birth of their 3rd child in the middle of spring 2019 academic semester. Eric is a highly motivated student leader. Eric has a track record of leadership and a strong moral character. As a Navy corpsman, one of his collateral duties was being the Assistant Command Fitness Leader. In this role, he was charged with conducting physical fitness assessments for sailors and was granted the authority to pass and fail any member regardless of rank. He counseled members who were close to failing in order to keep the integrity of the U.S. Navy. He has pride in being part of something bigger than himself. Reserve responsibilities took Eric away from classes during the fall 2019 semester, but he was professional, proactive, and responsible in working with his instructors to ensure that he could meet the demands of school while serving his country. With his dedication and commitment, he continued to excel in his classes and support his family. Eric is committed to helping his local community. He is a community training instructor where he works with adults who have intellectual disabilities. Eric is also committed to supporting the global community. He participated in a study abroad trip to Guatemala in January 2020 with 9 other SLP students and a faculty member. Eric participated in service learning at 2 residential facilities while abroad. Eric has been accepted in the Masters of Science in Speech Language Pathology program at CSUSM for the fall 2020 semester. If his current deployment extends past fall 2020, the department is going to welcome him with open arms in fall of 2021. I am proud to present this award to Eric today. His supportive dedication to his country, local and global communities demonstrate a strong commitment to helping others. I have seen him shine as a leader in the classroom and demonstrate the qualities and skills that exemplify the values of the College of Education, Health and Human Services. At this point, I want to welcome Eric's wife, Jessica, to the screen to accept Eric's award.
Thank you so much, Dr. Heisler, for this nomination and award for Eric. I'm so honored, and I know he is so honored to accept this award. So my name is Jessica. I am at work. Well, I'm not at work right now, but I'm over my shift. That's why I'm wearing my mask. I know he would rather be here to accept this award and personally thank each one of his professors for the priceless and valuable knowledge he has gained during the last 2 years. But he is currently on active duty orders responding to the COVID-19 pandemic. But he does thank each and every one of his CSUSM SLP professors. So Eric is not your typical college student. He's almost twice as old as most of his classmates, but don't tell him I said that, and I know this is recorded. He is a proud father of a straight A track star teenage daughter, a very manipulative but loving 4-year-old daughter, and a sweet 1-year-old son. He has been serving the Navy as a corpsman for 12 years now and currently on active duty. He took various jobs throughout his school year, including his monthly military obligations, working at the School Veterans Center, and supporting a client with an intellectual disability. This is all to help support his family and to pay for school parking. Yet somehow, with all of these challenges, including handling the birth of our 3rd child, on top of a very rigorous college program, he managed to make Dean's List every single semester of the program. Receiving this award goes to show how passionate Eric is about speech therapy, and the SLP program only solidified his dream of being an SLP, working with his brothers and sisters in uniform. So finally, I'll just conclude with the fact that behind every great man is a great woman, and we thank our amazing family who helped contribute to Eric's success, because without our supportive family and friends, none of this would have been possible. So thank you so much, everybody, for this award. And I know Eric and we're so honored. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jessica, for coming today and accepting this award on Eric's behalf. Everyone, please join me in congratulating Eric Rubik, who is the 2020 CEHHS
Yay!
Graduate Awardee for Speech Language Pathology. All right. I'd like to now welcome Dr. Blake Beecher, who will present the next award.
Thank you, Dr. Heisler. I'm Blake Beecher, the Director of the Social Work Program, and I'm pleased to introduce Dulce Andrade Benitez, a soon-to-be Master of Social Work grad. So Dulce earned a Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Justice Studies from CSUSM in 2017 and has experience in working with at-risk families and children. She's currently a Title IV Child Welfare Stipend recipient, which is a special federal state grant to train social workers to work in child welfare, and she is planning a career in public child welfare. She's engaged in important and meaningful activities to support at-risk children and their families in San Diego County. MSW students complete 2 significant internships in the community, which total more than 1,000 hours over their 2 years in the program. Her first internship was with the San Diego County Child Welfare Services Central Office in emergency response and continuing services. Emergency response are the people that go out when people refer or call for child welfare investigations. So obviously it's inherently a stressful job, and Dulce did this as a first-year intern. She was recognized by a Child Welfare Services staff member who wrote, "Dulce has gone out of her way on multiple occasions to assist me in emergency response investigations. I immediately notice her eagerness to help and learn. I observe her to be comfortable in interacting with clients, and she asked appropriate questions that assisted me in my investigation. Her contacts were concise and detailed. It's been a pleasure having her assist me, and she is an asset for the agency." Kudos to Dulce. Dulce's second internship was also in Child Welfare Services in a different office, in the Mission Valley office, and she worked in extended foster care, residential placement, and also emergency response. She received commendable feedback from her internship supervisor, Susanna Bucket, who provided the following information. Dulce has shown that she is willing to make efforts to go above and beyond in order to fulfill her commitment to our clients and benefit from the internship learning experience. When Dulce encounters a roadblock, she will actively and independently make efforts to find answers, seek out resources, and think creatively in order to overcome that roadblock and progress forward for the benefit of our clients. Dulce does not allow bureaucracy and procedure to slow her down in accessing resources for clients. Rather than wait for a response and send emails back and forth, Dulce is energized to go to the source and interact with people directly, making sure that desired outcomes are achieved in a timely manner. In this way, Dulce acquired a YMCA scholarship for a client in residential treatment and enrolled her in gymnastics classes. The simple task for a biological or foster parent of enrolling their child in extracurricular activities is much more complicated and often missed for youth in residential treatment. Dulce was able to overcome barriers to create a positive experience for our youth in difficult circumstances. In addition to quality work with individual clients, Dulce has also demonstrated commitment to community development and providing services to minority and at-risk populations. After helping launch the program the year prior, Dulce has continued work with the community program Esmera, which provides parenting education to Spanish speakers. As a second-year intern, Dulce offers her experience to the new interns and continuity to the program. Dulce has shown that she can work effectively on a team and with community partners to collectively provide services that are needed in the community. So Dulce has a 3.8 in the MSW program and is a great example of a committed and passionate MSW student in the CSUSM Department of Social Work. She's attentive and engaged, committed to make a difference. She is a really hard worker. And when she encounters a barrier, she's going to do all she can and make all the effort possible to overcome that barrier. It's been a pleasure having Dulce in the MSW program, and she has a very bright future ahead of her. I would now like to invite Dulce to say a few words.
Hi, Dr. Beecher. Can everyone hear me? Okay, so my experience in the MSW program has been one, full of learning, collaboration, interventions, community involvement, and full support. I have made long-lasting friendships and professional relationships. I've had unique opportunities in my field placement to collaborate with the community in prevention programs, as well as connecting foster youth to their natural connections. I have felt supported every step of the way by social work faculty and my internship supervisors. Returning to pursue a graduate degree has been a lifeline changing adjustment for my family, but everyone knew how important it was to me to break generational and educational barriers. The significance of earning my MSW means that I am a clear example of what it means to teach one and reach one. This accomplishment is my show of appreciation to all that have touched my life, instilled hope and confidence, and helped me realize my dignity and worth as a person. This is for all the future first-generation Latinas. To say that pure grit on perseverance alone would be an understatement, and not giving the full credit to those that have helped me along the way for as far as I have lived, including teachers, professors, former employers, and mentors. In this journey of the MSW, special thanks to God, my mother, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, husbands and siblings, and all my MSW peers and faculty, including field instructors. This is dedicated to my daughter, Paulina. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dulce. Well deserved.
Thank
So
you.
please join me in congratulating Dulce Andrade Benitez for the Outstanding Graduate Award for Social Work. Nice job, Dulce.
Thank.
I'd now like to welcome Dr. Tracy Hall, who will present the next award.
Thank you, Dr. Beecher. I'm very proud to present Genesis Quezada with the Outstanding Graduate Award for Human Development. Genesis has shown excellent leadership and scholarship in a vast array of impressive accomplishments. She's the current president of the HD Club for this academic year, and in spring 2019, she served as the HD Club treasurer. She has held a GPA of over 3.8 and has been on the dean's list every semester except for one. As president of the HD Club, Genesis is in charge of organizing events, building camaraderie amongst club officers, ensuring that officers complete their tasks. She conducts community service, community outreach, and she has also been a student ambassador to the HD Alumni chapter, where she brings past and current students together. Under her current leadership with the HD Club, she's made it her mission to engage faculty and students. It's been a huge success. More faculty and students attended meetings this year than ever before. She also organized the We Love People event, which was recently nominated for a Tukwut Leadership Award. Genesis was also on the CSUSM ASI Board of Directors as the CEHHS student representative. She was one of the chairs on the ASI Elections Committee to oversee the election process for next year's Board of Directors. She participated in the Tukwut Leadership Circle during her freshman year and developed her interpersonal and professional skills through workshops and community engagement, such as the UNESCO Mural Project. And she had the honor of graduating this program with emphasis in multicultural competency. Since 2016, Genesis has been in the Pathmaker internship program, where she assists Palomar Hospital branches through hands-on experience with patients, and for over a year has been a medical interpreter and advocate for the Hispanic community. She worked for AVID as head coordinator for the Rancho Buena Vista High School and was a guest services supervisor for the WAVE in Vista, and she is currently an administrative assistant for a local accounting firm. Through her creative leadership, the HD Club has excelled in its innovational fundraising, community outreach, outstanding speakers, and hospitality. Under her leadership, club officers are organized, they work well together, and work hard to inspire students and faculty to attend meetings and get involved in events and activities. And through all of this, Genesis was a primary caretaker for her aunt who died of cancer last year. She is remarkable and super busy, and I couldn't be more proud to present Genesis Quezada with the CEHHS Outstanding Graduate Award for Human Development. Genesis, can you please join us on screen? Would you like to join us and say a few words?
One moment, please.
Oh,
Thank you, Tracy Hall, Dr. Tracy Hall, for such a beautiful introduction. I am internally grateful for being not part of not just a major, but a college that's so centered around helping others. Your speech reminded me about all of the obstacles that us students have to overcome in college, and how our friends and faculty and family have always been there to support us through all of it. I'd like to thank all the professors and family for always being so patient with all of us who are extremely involved on campus. We want to make as much of an impact on the lives of others as the professors have made for us. Yeah, all of my experience has definitely been supported by the faculty at CSUSM. I definitely couldn't have done it without their help. I really do credit like Dr. Tracy Hall and Dr. Torikawa and Dr. Soriano for all of their support. I'm so sorry. I'm such an emotional person, but I think that just I feel like a lot of us could relate to that for the level of empathy we have for others when we are reaching out and helping. But yeah, that's what I have for right now. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Quezada. And please join me in congratulating Genesis Quezada for the Outstanding Graduate Award for Human Development. I would now like to welcome Dr. Richard Armenta, who will present the next two awards.
Thank you, Dr. Hall. And I just first want to start by congratulating all of the awardees for all of your accomplishments. I'm thoroughly impressed by all the things that our students here at Cal State San Marcos are able to accomplish during their time here. My name is Richard Armenta. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Kinesiology and the co-chair for the Committee of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity in CEHHS. And I have the privilege of announcing the next two awards. First, I have the honor of presenting the award for the CEHHS Outstanding Graduate for Kinesiology to Mr. Sean Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez is an exemplar student who has not only succeeded in the classroom, as shown by his 3.89 GPA and experience in research, but has also demonstrated his commitment to giving back to the college, the university, and the community at large. I got to know Mr. Hernandez during my first semester as a professor at Cal State San Marcos in the fall of 2017. And I can truly say it's students like him that make me love what I do, and that he's helped me grow tremendously as a professor and as a person, and has continually challenged me in my role. And so I want to thank him for all of that, his contributions to my own growth and development as well. I'm continually impressed by Mr. Hernandez's ambition, tenacity, and the diversity of his talents. He has sought out many opportunities to not only expand his cultural understanding of health, but also seeks to help others expand their own experiences as well. This is demonstrated by his volunteer work and tutoring on and off campus. His maturity has proven valuable as he has navigated working multiple jobs, serving as a Pathmaker intern and volunteering for Palomar Health, and serving as a research assistant, teaching assistant, tutor, and peer leader, all while performing extremely well academically. Mr. Hernandez also completed two highly competitive research experiences, one at UC San Diego and one at the National Institutes of Health, which I often call the holy grail of research because it's where most of our research funding comes from. And there he's gained invaluable research and life skills and has been able to apply the knowledge that he's learned here at Cal State San Marcos to help solve complex problems that we're not only facing today, but that we'll continue to face in the future. He also won an award for his research at the Society for the Advancement of Chicanos, Hispanics, and Native Americans in the Sciences Conference in the fall of 2019. And I was there to see him receive that award, and it was extremely inspiring to see him get recognized for his work. I've also been fortunate to have Mr. Hernandez serve as a research assistant and teaching assistant for me for the past 2 years. I can say that he possesses strong critical thinking skills and a desire to help others and address health disparities to improve health equity. And next year, he will be completing a post-baccalaureate fellowship at the National Institutes of Health, which is a highly competitive program where he'll be able to continue his research training and his education while he applies to medical school. I have no doubt that Mr. Hernandez will be successful in his pursuits, and I'm eager to watch his continued success. I'm really proud of all that Sean has accomplished during his time here, and I want to now welcome him to the screen to share a few words.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here to honor us during this time. It really means a lot to me and to all the other awardees. I never thought that I would be considered for this award, especially thinking back where I started from 6 years ago. I had absolutely no idea where I was going and what I wanted to do. So while this 6 years has felt like an eternity going through it, looking back now, the time has really flown by, and I'm super grateful for this extra time that I've had here, because I've been able to be with the Cal State San Marcos community and participate in so many different organizations and have the opportunity to learn from such a diverse community and group of educators and also my fellow peers. So through my community, I've been able to find some direction, and I'm currently applying to medical school, and I will be going back to the NIH come August to complete a NIH post-bac program researching the effects of drugs of abuse on neurobiology pathways. So I would like to thank the entire kinesiology department, chemistry, physics, and biology department for embracing me as a non-traditional pre-medical student. And I would also like to thank my family for pushing me to further my education. And without them, I would not be in college and I would not be here right now. And lastly, I would like to thank Dr. Richard Armenta, who is the main reasons I am as successful as I am today. He has pushed me to grow as an individual and has given me so many opportunities. And it's difficult to express how much of an impact he truly has had on me and many others. So thank you very much, and I appreciate the recognition.
Thank you, Sean. And everybody, if you could please join me again in congratulating Mr. Sean Hernandez for the Outstanding Graduate Award for Kinesiology. I'm really proud of all of his accomplishments. So now I also have the honor to announce the award for the Student Champion for Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity. This is the first year for this award, and it was developed by the Committee for Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity of CEHHS. And I am the co-chair of that committee with Dr. Joni Coleman. And this award was developed to recognize a CEHHS student who has made notable contributions to advancing inclusion, diversity, and equity for historically marginalized and underrepresented groups. We were fortunate to receive many nominations for exceptional students who are dedicated to this work. And I first want to acknowledge all of the amazing work that our students at Cal State San Marcos contribute and all of the work that they do to advance inclusion, equity, and diversity, because it is such an important topic. And it's becoming much more of an important topic in current times when we hear about disparities in mortality and morbidity from COVID-19 and other issues that we're going through currently. And so thank you all for your immense contributions to advance the college and university's mission and to serve our local communities. We're pleased to present the 2020 award to Ms. Erminia Ledesma from the Master of Public Health program. Ms. Ledesma encompasses the essence of this award and has shown great leadership during her time in the MPH program, not only excelling in the classroom, but also serving our local community as a migrant health and outreach program coordinator for Vista Community Clinic. In addition to working with migrant farm workers, Ms. Ledesma also works with local promotores to provide education and outreach to communities to improve health equity in underserved communities locally. Ms. Ledesma has created many opportunities to advance health equity both inside and outside of the classroom and in our local community. And we are very proud of all of Ms. Ledesma's accomplishments and pleased to present her with this inaugural award. So please join me in welcoming Ms. Ledesma to share a few words.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for this award. It's definitely very meaningful, especially related to the topic, and equity and social justice is something that I've always been committed to, and it started actually from undergrad. I'm a double cougar, I like to say, and graduating from Cal State San Marcos for the second time, and really carrying and sticking to my passion of working towards such social justice through a health equity lens. I want to thank Professor Bandong for taking an extra step and considering my work for such an incredible award. And it's because of professors like her in our program that it really made it a very unique and enjoyable experience. I was a returning student, like I mentioned, being out of school for 10 years or so. And so coming back was definitely an adjustment. Coming back working full-time as a parent was definitely something that I felt really supported throughout the program. And I know Professor Bang Dong was one of the professors that really, understood that there's a lot of facets to being a student and being a student who's also working in the field. So I really, I'm just so appreciative. And I think it echoes, as it being a theme in all of our college, that we have this incredible amount of support. I also do want to share that I got a very unique experience working in the field already, and coming back from my master's program. I got to live and see theory and practice, and it made it that much more accessible and enjoyable. And I wasn't just reading to read, I was reading to apply it back to my work, and vice versa. And so it was, definitely something I wouldn't recommend for the lighthearted, because it does, take a level of commitment, but it's something that I really stood out for me in my time in the program. I also, like was shared, worked for Vista Community Clinic and got to, as a student, see the partnership of academic and community partnerships. And I hope as an alum now to continue that link and that connection. And I think as agencies, community partners come together, the collaboration between community and academia is just gonna make efforts like responding to pandemics even that much more impactful, and really teach us and give us kind of a path to move forward. I'm very honored to be receiving this award, so thank you very much. And I want to just thank my family and thank my VCC family and all of the professors and faculty members from the program. And I especially want to dedicate this award to my son, who you see in the background, and my niece, who are the next, hopefully, graduates. And I hope to see them participate in things like these. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Ledesma, and thank you for your inspiring words and for talking about the importance of those community partnerships, or the academic and community-based organization partnerships, because they really are so important for addressing health disparities and health equity and advancing forth the health of all communities, and for also sharing your son with all of us too. I think it's so wonderful to have family part of this. So again, please join me in congratulating Ms. Armenia Ledesma for the inaugural award for the CEHHS Student Champion for Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity. So congratulations. And so now we invite Ms. Lisa Bandong to present our next award. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Armenta, and congratulations, Armenia. My name is Lisa Bandong. I am the member of public health faculty, and I'm also their internship coordinator. I have the honor of presenting the inaugural College of Education, Health and Human Services Outstanding Alumni Award to Ms. Tasha Lewis, Master of Public Health Alumni, Class of 2018. Ms. Lewis exemplifies an outstanding alumni through her significant professional accomplishments early in her career. Ms. Lewis came to CSUSM following an honorable military service in the Air Force. She obtained her Bachelor's of Arts in Medical Anthropology in 2017 and became a Master's of Public Health student that fall, specializing in health education and health promotion. Ms. Lewis maximized the public health program's offerings and produced a quality internship experience at the Naval Hospital Camp Pendleton, focusing on preventative health care screenings for female active duty and their dependents. Her internship site supervisor stated that she grew in her position by taking charge of tough situations, leading and adapting to change. She produced a quality thesis from a successful primary data collection titled "The Mental Health Barriers and Facilitators to Care for CSUSM African American Students." Primary data collection in our accelerated program is quite a feat, and her thesis work has positively impacted campus recommendations for future student services. Ms. Lewis was exposed to many industry experts in the MPH program, including a CDC Public Health Associate who encouraged her to apply for the CDC's Public Health Associate program. Immediately following her graduation from CSUSM MPH program in fall of 2018, it's a quick process that she's doing here, Ms. Lewis obtained this distinguished post with the Center for Disease Control and Prevention Public Health Associate Program, a competitive 2-year paid training program. She is one of 7 public health associates assigned in California with just over 100 associates across the country. As a CDC Public Health Associate, she is assigned to the San Bernardino Department of Public Health within communicable disease, specifically with the STD prevention program. She serves as the county liaison for the Community STD Task Force, a task force which supports the health of youth and young adults. Ms. Lewis exemplifies health advocacy through her chosen career with the CDC, her work with San Bernardino County, and we at CSUSM College of Education, Health and Human Services are so very proud to call alumni. Congratulations and thank you for all of your service. I welcome Tasha Lewis, CEHHS Inaugural Outstanding Alumni, to accept this award.
Can everybody hear me? Okay. Well, thank you. I first want to thank Lisa and the other public health faculty members. For those who don't know, the public health program at Cal State San Marcos is fairly new. Matter of fact, I was the third cohort to go through, and the students in that cohort, and the ones before me and even the ones after me, are doing great and exciting things. And I think that that's due to our collaboration with each other as classmates, as well as the continued guidance from our public health professors and the faculty members. You know, especially during these times, it's crazy right now. My first year out of grad school, as Lisa mentioned, I got a great position with the CDC at the Public Health Associate Program, and now we're hit with the pandemic. So this whole year, it's been very exciting, but it's also been very scary as well. And I'm just very grateful that I can still reach out to my classmates, as well as Lisa and other public health professors for their continued guidance and support. This award, it means a lot to me, especially since I am the first person to graduate from my family. So I do want to thank them for their continued support, as well as just sitting there and listening to me when I needed them to. I also want to give a shout out to the Veterans Mentorship Program, which I hope is still continuing at Cal State San Marcos. The Veterans Mentorship Program is a program where other veterans are connected with each other, and they help each other not only graduate, but also reach their overall goals. And during my undergrad at Cal State San Marcos, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to just get a bachelor's degree, and I thought that was enough. So, however, I did have a really good mentor who pushed me. And I remember him asking me what I wanted to do after I graduated my bachelor's. And I said, you know, I just want to help people. I want to help them have access to health and overall health equity. And he said, what you're describing to me is public health. And there is a new program at Cal State San Marcos, and you should apply. And I did. And since then, it's been a great adventure. So I am very appreciative of him and very thankful for the Veterans Mentorship Program. As you can see, what I'm describing, my success is based off the unified collaboration of different departments at Cal State San Marcos. And if I could give the other awardees or anyone watching on YouTube any advice, is to surround yourself with people who support you and want you to succeed. And don't stop at one goal. So thank you again for this award. I'm very appreciative. I'm very happy. So thank you all, and congratulations to other awardees as well.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis. And please join me in congratulating Tasha Lewis for our 2020 CEHHS Outstanding Alumni Award. Yay! Well, this is exciting, and we're so proud of our graduates this year. We have one more award, so it's time for the grand finale. Please welcome Dean Emiliano Ayala to present this last award for the day.
Hi, everyone. I hope you're enjoying our virtual award ceremony. Thank you, Ms. Beng Dong. Next, I have the honor to present our 2020 Dean's Award to Margaret Maggie Morumbasi, who is one of our School of Education graduates. The Dean's Award is an annual recognition for our top graduating student, and Ms. Morumbasi is the kind of model graduate we hope to prepare. Our college nomination criteria include not only expectations for academic excellence, but also clear evidence of service and leadership accomplishments. In a competitive field of students that included undergraduate, credential, graduate, and doctoral students, Ms. Morumbasi rose above all others. Ms. Morumbasi first began working with individuals with disabilities in Kenya in 2004. She was assigned to do an evaluation of a disability project in 10 districts in Kenya, which was designed to improve the quality of education and support services for children receiving special education through improved teacher training and community support. This led to her involvement and close interaction with the disability movement in Kenya to advocate and lobby for disability policies that would improve the quality of lives for children with disabilities. Her work has contributed to the national discourse on disability awareness in Kenya and was also recognized by the United Nations by including her work in the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Ms. Morumbasi has also conducted research on the state of children with disabilities in other countries and has collaborated with colleagues in Sweden, India, Romania, and South Africa in order to support these efforts. She has also completed national disability studies in the Gambia and Tanzania. The outcome of these studies revealed that children with disabilities face similar challenges regardless of where they are situated in the world. At CSUSM, her work dedicated to the field of disability studies continued as she pursued her special education teaching credential. Her faculty noted that they learned so much from Ms. Morumbasi regarding her international research on disability awareness and that she has been such an asset to everyone's learning. They cite numerous positive attributes and exemplary professional dispositions, including her thoughtfulness, compassion, stellar academic work, and genuine collaborative nature. She has been a model student throughout her studies while simultaneously working as a special education intern teacher in the Valley Center School District. I'd like to now invite Ms. Morumbasi to say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. Can you hear me? So I just want to begin by congratulating my fellow awardees to this wonderful ceremony. My enrollment in the Special Education Credential Program at Cal State University San Marcos was exactly what I needed to achieve my dreams in my chosen career path. I enjoyed the intellectually stimulating and challenging academic rigor and scholarship, the passion of my professors and my fellow students, and the resource persons who shared their expertise with us. I enjoyed my classes, the breadth of experience and the clinical practice where I had the opportunity to apply what I learned in class. Today, I want to thank Cal State San Marcos for this great honor. This award means a lot to me and those who know where I have come from. It is a statement, it is an affirmation, especially to those who struggle, to those whom the world has continually, discreetly, and even directly said to them, you cannot do it, that they cannot make it. I hope this award is a loud statement to let them know that it is possible to achieve your dreams, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, and no matter your circumstances. But I did not arrive at where I am today on my own. Please allow me to recognize the eminent professors at Cal State San Marcos who contributed immensely to my success by challenging me and my fellow students to draw upon the strength that we did not even know we had. These dedicated professors exemplify the spirit of excellence and hard work for which Cal State San Marcos is known. They are not only my instructors, they became my mentors and my role models. So please join me to thank the excellent teaching team of Professor Jody Robledo and Jacqueline Thousand, the ever cheerful and passionate Professor Rebecca Brooks, who taught me how to differentiate instruction and taught me how to use the universal design for learning. Please help me to thank the highly professional and patient Professor Mike Norman, who taught me what TPEs are and challenged me to become a better teacher. I want to thank also the soft-spoken and determined Dr. Elizabeth Garza, who showed me how to teach phonics and support younger learners of English. I want to thank the reassuring Dr. Ronji Chen, who allayed my fears about math and taught me to have a growth mindset. I will not forget Ms. Andy Shabada, who expertly guided me as a new student to navigate through the logistics. And of course, I could not have been here without the support of my family, I want to support my family, to thank my family, my greatest cheerleaders who have always believed in me. I thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Congratulations, Ms. Morumbasi. Thank you for those kind words. Thank everyone again for joining us. I think there were multiple media channels. Again, especially a thank you to Marilyn Huerta and Shannon Cody for their behind the scenes work to create this ceremony for us, and every presenter and every awardee for rallying together. It was an important event. The extent to which these graduates have worked hard in their respective fields and disciplines and achieved success beyond others, we could not pass this moment to make sure to recognize their celebrations. Again, congratulations to everyone. Please stay well and stay safe. Thank you very much.